Outside, kicked in. On goal!
Straight off the bat.
And bowls in!
Gone.
Through the gates!
He's
Wicket.
gone.
Oh, we heard that a mile away, Mitchie.
Is it?
Short delivery.
There's one, and
Great
that's gone.
shot. Great shot by Ward.
It should be. Is better.
In the air. Oh, what a
Oh!
catch!
Beautiful catch by Robinson there.
Great catch!
And that's down.
Oh, he's got a hand on it! Flicked off at McLean. He's hit him!
He's
hit
gone.
him!
That's the one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Brisbane West Indoor Sports Complex for tonight's warm-up game between Brush Hands and Bowling Shane. I am Frank Davidson, son of Harley, and with me week in, week out, taking it from both ends is Mr. Ben Dover. How are you, buddy?
That was about as accurate as you can get.
So
I don't know whether they want to know that.
it's not whether we want to, it's we all know it.
They know now.
Yeah, well, we've known for ages, buddy.
Well, if they didn't know, they know now.
Yeah. So another week of grading. So an interesting contest. So Brush Hands getting over Bangers last week, but now facing off against the Premiers.
That's it. It should
So-
be a very, very interesting match.
We could see a very, very close game tonight. So news in the middle is Bowling Shane have won the toss and they're going to bat. So I think we've got our team lists. Just waiting for the graphics man to show them to us. Here we go. So we see a couple of players. So we've got Matt Fargo for Brush Hands on debut tonight. So, but a fairly stock standard Brush Hands squad there. Bowling Shane really they've got Jaron Marriott there and Joel Borman on trial tonight. So, but also Joshy Rains from the Good Old Ducks as well in the Brush Hands squad on trial. So maybe a bit of trouble in the Good Old Ducks camp at the moment.
Oh, yeah. They're all going to jump ship and head over, or?
Oh, can you blame them?
Well, I'm assuming the Old Ducks have still got
No, we're not going to
Jacob
mention
Cullen
him.
in there.
Yeah, Jake's
Yeah, they'd be
unfortunately
ready to
still
jump ship
contracted.
too. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
So, but Mark Hill's also in the team tonight despite an injury. So, but like it's a fairly. I mean, yeah, we're definitely missing Brendan Burt there from Bowling Shane. That'll cost him a little bit, but still a strong team. Curious to see how Christensen goes tonight as captain as well on debut. So.
We'll see how it goes.
See how it goes. And Troubles just walked through the door.
Oh, yeah, I just saw him.
Yeah, we were trying to ignore him.
Oh, Barry, tight gig. What do you reckon?
It's pretty self-explanatory. Not much in it, but I'm more interested as always in the bonus bits.
Dylan to go wicketless. Yeah, I wouldn't be putting money on that one.
You don't read, bro. I think he could change tonight. I think he could change the wicket tonight. So we got to. So, but we're very happy to know I'll pay my fine. So, and hopefully by the end
Yeah,
of,
that was going to be my next question.
I'll pay me fine. So hopefully tonight we give yourself a new bike. I don't have a bike at the walkie tonight. Well,
Well, shit happens, I guess.
Yeah, it does. So, but yeah, hopefully I can come back tonight. So anyway, put your monies on and no, just gamble. Fuck the responsibility, just gamble.
Yeah, well, that's if everyone does see Dylan to go wicketless, and I can't see many people throwing money on that one.
Oh, I'd be taking some cash on the, $29.10.
I'll put $1 on it.
Take $1.
Yeah, I'll put $1 on it.
Might put some fuel.
Barry, you're getting no money out of me.
So we see the Brush Hands boys are out there just warming up at the moment, waiting for the batters to get there. We see looks like Dylan's just nursing some cramps there in his anus.
Yeah,
Maybe he needs to get a couple of hands down there just to soothe it up a bit.
you want some of that expert commentary from me now, do you?
Well, this is nothing you haven't seen before, is it?
No, but yeah, can't help, mate.
So we've got Lockie McCreath, and so father-son combination, so Nev McCreath out there, two opening batters. Had a good season last season, these two. Batted well, bowled well. I want to take it on, so. And straight in, big deal.
Cramps or not, he's going in.
He's going in straight away. So the umpire says get the fuck on with it, and we're hoping to see Dylan take a wicket. Whoa.
Line was good for that first ball.
Lockie just fishing outside off there. So third ball. And just imagine Barry squinting a bit at that shot. Down the ground, trouble. Oh, Fargo.
Good quick reflexes there.
Fargo on the back net there in his debut. He nearly had himself a run out early on in the game. Yeah, some aggression. Yeah, good aggression there from Nev McCreath to get off the mark. So far the pitch looks like it's playing all right so far. Only early doors, but Joshy Raines just missing out on the leg side there. What's your viewings on the pitch earlier, Benny? Seen much in there?
Yeah, we had the steamroller on it this time, so...
So expecting a dry flat one is what you're saying?
Yeah, dry flat one.
So big scores.
Quite possibly. Not a lot of dramas with it this week.
Good to hear.
Bit of a slower ball there from Dylan.
Yeah. So close the over. They get 11 off it, and Barry takes a big sign of relief back there.
You still got another over to bowl, mate.
He's not going to happen, bro. He's not going to get one.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit.
Oh, there you go. And you still didn't put some money on it.
I put $1 on it.
Oh, you put $1 on it. Okay, fair enough.
I put $1 on it, just in case.
Okay, Joshy Raines. There is trouble. Ooh. So Joshy Raines has taken the second over. He's be wanting to impress tonight. Has a good record.
He has a
as
very
bowler.
good record.
Very good record at bowler and bat. Competent keeper as well. Lighted delivery draws him out.
Oh. Oh, we nearly had a Bairstow.
No, Nev actually walked back. Nev actually went back.
Keep that foot glued to the other side of the crease.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's in the back foot. Straight to Jackson. Gone! Jackson, great bit of
Great
work.
piece of fielding there.
It's just perfection, isn't it?
A little bit of a mishap there from Nev McCreath. I'm guessing he expected a bit more flight on that after he knocked it. He was going for that back boundary.
I say, trouble again. Oh.
And I would have to say from Joshy Raines then, that was the flightiest Yorker I have ever seen.
I must say, I'm surprised it didn't hit the top net. I'm surprised it did not hit the roof.
Like, you could have read a book in the time that it took for that to come straight down to the crease.
Yeah, another one. So,
Yeah, another full one there.
so you've read two books. So how many book series can you get through in that time?
Oh,
Can't get
how
through-
many Shane Warne biographies are there?
Oh, more than two. Yeah, down the leg side. So good over there from Joshy Raines. 1 for 2.
He's done well.
Brilliant effort in the field from Sammy Jackson. I mean, you could not pick a more perfect example of, good fielding in the front court.
No, exactly. And Raines's bowling technique is somewhat unorthodox with that flighty ball, but that Yorker, that was just amazing.
Well, but even his length ball, I mean, look how far it drew Nev out.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know how to play it. No. You don't know where it's going to drop in front of you. You don't know whether it's going over your head.
Oh, Dill. So just cruising along here. So Troy Kelly into his opening over. He had quite a good run last week. Didn't do too badly. Just handy shoebox medium pacer. A lot of us are very curious to see if the two big quicks from Brush Hands will actually bend the back this week, or if they'll half-arse it like they did last week. Oh, Sammy.
Yeah, well, as they say, it is only a practice match, but that's where they can also come undone.
He's on tonight, Sammy, there in the front court on the offside. Good little shot there from the Waikima Creek. Flick it on the leg side. Close the over. 1 for 21. Over left in the skin. Thoughts, Benny?
They're ticking it over. They're doing all right. I'm pretty confident they could be up around. They could be up around 35, near enough to 40.
At the 40 they get a good one. So
Now that they've warmed up a bit, 3 overs in, they've got an over to smash it.
Joshy Rains, though, second over, brought him back early.
Would make it interesting.
Oh, aggression. Oh, the
Another
aggressive
full
intent
one
was
there.
The aggressive intent was there. It was a good length.
They read it. They read him well on those full balls with that bit of flight. They know that it's going to give a bit of bounce.
Oh,
Just like that,
Drew,
almost.
didn't it draw him out though?
It did.
Oh, didn't it draw him out?
If that was big swing, no ding, that was definitely going to be hitting the stumps. He wouldn't have made it back in time.
4 balls left in this skin. Ride it again, flicks onto the leg side. Dill. Oh, Dylan nearly.
It's very
well
close
off.
to wide too.
It wasn't a great line, that throw from Dylan, but he was onto it in a flash. Oh, good ball. Just pushing that wide marker. It was just on the pitch, so made Nev play though. So now two balls left. You liking the chance of 35, Benny?
It's 2 balls in.
And side pushes it there again. And home comfortably. So, 1 ball left in this skin. Provided they don't lose a wicket here, a good foundation. Ride it again in the air.
Well, they were close. 34.
That's not a bad skin to start.
That's a decent first skin.
Happy with that. So, and they got big.
Both of them contributing greatly as well. One wasn't carrying the weight over the other. Good even opening skin.
And we got Joshy Rains definitely the standout there. 115.
Yeah, got a few runs out of him though, which is unfortunate. But
I thought he actually bowled quite well. Like 2 over. That's 7.5 and over. I'm not going to complain.
oh no, definitely,
And a wicket on.
and a wicket as well.
So we just see Dylan there trying his luck as a bit of a shirt lifter there. So,
Can't help you there, mate.
But Alan Christensen out there now, the captain, and Jaron Marriott comes out. He's on trial tonight. And just to add a bit more, Matt Fargo, first over on debut. Oh! That is plum.
That's not bad for debut.
That is plum. So it's, and just to reiterate the umpire's comments there was definitely a shot there, albeit a shit one.
Yeah, well, there was the shit ball just come down then wide.
And Jaron gets away with one there, so
Another one.
there, and they're going to sneak a single as well. The umpire says it's off the thigh there, so another wide. Quite darty this from Fargo.
Dear oh dear, after that first ball.
Very low, quite low, very skiddy, low trajectory, not a lot of bounce, but just angling into the knees. Oh,
He's overcompensated there.
yeah, definitely overcompensated there, but he just gets away with the dot. Bang in the air, and 4.
That was a good ball, but that was read
Beautiful.
extremely well by Christensen there.
So 11 off the first over of the skin, so Oland's going to be happy with that.
They should be.
See, so Sammy Jackson in now.
The run rate all comes down to the wickets at the end of the day. They can't afford to lose wickets.
Looks like Sammy will be opting for his... bowls him! Bowls him with a ripper!
And that was absolutely plum.
Look at the turn on that.
That was absolutely brilliant.
I mean, it's a bit of a half tracker length, but geez, it moved.
Fargo will be spitting because his first ball would have been his objective.
But Christensen comes back with quite a nice shot this. Down the ground. He's hit it that well. Our cameras haven't picked it up.
I did not see that.
I
at all.
did not see that at all. So Christensen comes back with a 5, just to level the playing field. But Jackson...
It's good redemption.
Normally a very, very good left arm, high-speed left arm quick, but opting for his cop-out leg spin. So... just see you giggling a bit there.
Ooh.
I think that might have been attempted wrong in there. It actually turned a bit.
I'm not quite sure what that was.
Was there. Good leave nonetheless from Christensen. Dances down again. Bang!
And there it is.
And comfortably home. So Christensen pastes him over his head. That is a great shot from Christensen. Just says the run rate just starting to climb a bit here. That's short delivery, turning across the right-hander.
Just a little bit. Yeah,
So
I wouldn't have played that either.
Looked a bit like, looking a bit like a wrong and moved a bit like a wrong and didn't it?
It did.
I mean, not quite the length you want though. So Liam Harris in, the other big quick in this team, but looks like he's going to be opting for his lazy off spinners. That's an ugly delivery.
That was
ugly
ugly
shot.
everything. Christensen shouldn't have played that.
No, he should not.
Big tall man, put his back out trying to reach one of those.
Oh,
Much better ball there.
I don't know. I'm not going to say it was a dropped catch by Rainser on the leg side, but a catch there would have been a very, very sharp effort.
Definitely.
Oh, geez, the sound off the bat there.
Yeah, that was very clean.
That was a clean shot for 5 there by... and again, too quick for our cameras to pick up.
Yeah, I think you might have to get onto them and get them to reinvest, I think.
Maybe it could just be, or maybe our editor's just not quick enough to snap cameras.
Touche.
Hit it at a rate of knots.
Slower ball, that one.
Jeez, yeah, it went like an absolute bullet to the back net. Christensen batting really well here. It's a real...
I think he needs a break, the poor bugger. They're throwing him around everywhere as well.
Slower ball there. Christensen playing it onto the offside, but geez, he's had some cracking shots down the ground, hasn't he, Benny?
He has.
Harris got off lightly there, but expensive over there for Harris. Very expensive over. So we come up to
boundary certainly helped on Christensen's part.
Come up to the final over of this skin. They're bringing Dylan back in, so we just see Barry starting to sweat a bit.
Yep. Actually, that's not sweating, that's ass puckering.
Ooh.
And yeah, while I'm on a run with that, sorry Barry, can't help you.
So third ball. Down it. Oh,
Wow.
bang! Cop that, bitch!
That was very clean.
Gee, look at Barry doing his happy dance after that shot. Now, gee, there's that arse sweat.
Yeah, but what's the pool worth? I already put $1 in.
Well, I'm thinking we might have to call the plumber, the amount of liquidisation he's leaving on the ground there. No, a good shot there from Marriott. He's found the back net just to join in the party a bit. Yeah, I don't think Kelly saw that. And 3 balls left in this spell. Barry really starting to I can hear his teeth chattering away. A wide delivery.
Bit of a curtsy there to acknowledge it as well.
And he failed his audition for the Italian ballet, so another screw up there. So this is it.
Oh, I think he saw Barry's board and he's got the wicket now, so he doesn't have to give a shit for the rest of the game. Mind you, if that was the kind of rating I had against me on the board, I'd be doing the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
I've got my wicket now, Barry's fucked, and that's it.
So he finishes his spell, none for 30, but a great effort from Christensen, 38, and a good knock from Marriott. So Marriott's definitely so far performed well in his trial. And we got
Well, they've done great. 2 for 86 off 2 skins. That's very, very good score. Like, we're looking at good possibility 120, 130, depending on how the last skin goes.
but Rains and Jackson the only ones to take wickets. So so Barry's in a bit of trouble. Hence, oh, he's gone.
Yeah, I told you, he's in the shit. I only put $1 into his pool.
I don't think you're getting anything out of him either.
No.
So
Oh, that's Dylan's 2 overs done. Barry's gone.
So we just see. So Joel Borman's at it now. So as expected. So Christensen is batting at the moment in the place of Hills. Mark Hills is in the team tonight, but is still recovering from an injury and is unable to run. So he will bowl and he will field, but he will not be batting. So Christensen will be batting again, which I must say I think that probably improves Bowling Shane's chance. Oh, missed run out. But definitely improves Bowling Shane's chances of putting a massive total on with the form that he's in.
Well, Borman and Christensen, that's a good partnership. That's solid. 120, 130 I'm expecting out of this if they don't lose wickets.
Goes away. Jeez, they're going to need someone to really step up in this skin. I don't really know where you turn to at the moment. I mean, oh, bang, and into the back corner for 4 more.
Well, you can't turn to the back corner.
I mean, and maybe you throw Fargo in again and see if he can pick up a few or better delivery, but she's down the ground again. This is a clinic from Christensen.
It's going to be a bit of a conservative skin, I think. I think he's trying for that boundary. I think he's just going to tone it down a bit.
No, he's not.
Christensen, no, not Borman. Borman's out for blood.
Swing for the fucking hills.
Yeah, Borman's out for blood. We all know that. Christensen's going to slow down now. Borman's going to take a bit of the lead on here, give him a bit of a break, and they'll still keep knocking over the runs. 1 over in, 2 for 101, 3 overs to go. 140, 150.
So, and there's players haven't quite worked out that the umpire's called over, so maybe a bit of concern with the board.
Could be. And let's see how Fargo goes this time round.
His second over. He bowled a good first over. A little unlucky to go for as many as he did. Good ball. There's one place Borman doesn't like the ball. It's aimed on his dick.
Can't help him with that.
Well, again, not a bad ball for Christensen. Christensen just saying, no, I want 2 for that, I want 2 for that. And the umpire's saying, no, bullshit, that hit you on the thigh.
I was about to say, did that come off his body and not off the bat? Because I didn't hear a ding.
Oh, wider delivery. And just finds the side net for 2. Down the ground. So,
There it
boundary. An appeal, but I think he's well home.
I think he just made it in.
Cracking shot. That is a fantastic shot from Christensen.
And he's over the line.
So 38 in his first knock. So what? He's at 42 now. Christensen 42 for the whole innings so far.
52.
Yeah, so correct, 52, yeah. Warren leaves one there. Fargo, one ball left in his 2 overs. Trouble this time. This time he's got him!
Yeah, it's got him there.
Straight to Jackson. Fargo with his last ball gets his first wicket. Again, brilliant effort from Jackson. Saw the ball, spun around, pelted the ball into the 2 stumps. And Borman not even in the picture. He knew he was in trouble once he hit it to him.
Well, that's a very, very solid debut scorecard for Fargo.
Still to bat. So as we see Jackson off the long runs. Here we go. On the offside. So Jackson identifying it there. In a bit of trouble with the scorecard here, so he's decided to wind it up a bit. Ooh. Sitting back in his crease and just timing the ball down the ground. It's getting faster, isn't it, Benny? Just slowly building up.
He's out for blood.
There's a bit of pace here, which is good to see. And in the air, so
Both Christensen and Bowman playing him well.
playing well, but not a lot of control in their shots. The pace is definitely
It's knocked them a little bit.
Yeah.
Still knocking over the singles. That's fine.
And Harris to bowl the next over, so edged. Oh, that's too quick for Harris to glove. Just wondering if this might just encourage Harris to crank it up a bit in his next over.
Could very well.
Oh, inside edge. Too fast for Borman. Jackson finishes 1 for 19 off his spell. And as we said, Harris will come into bowl now. Hopefully we'll see him off the long run.
Well, this is definitely make or break.
Looks like he's opting for off spin, so yeah. Oh, so flight to delivery, not a great length there, and Borman just punches it into the side and back out for 4. Oh, low full toss, and Christensen puts it down the ground again. Geez, he's racking up the runs tonight, isn't he?
Definitely.
In the air. Oh, is it? Oh, I think it's been stopped, I think. Yeah, it's been saved there by Harris. Hasn't gone all the way, but straight. Oh, Kelly. Troy Kelly missing an opportunity there.
Yeah, they're scrambling to get a wicket, another wicket in there at least, just to knock that score down a bit. But
And bowls him!
That's gone.
He's cleaned him out.
Little tickle of the bails there.
No, it's dipped.
It did dip
It
too.
dipped. That's a waist-high full toss around the chest, to be honest, and it's dipped and hit the base of leg stump.
No, it did. It actually looked like it just tickled the bails. Again, can't help you there.
So the ball's pretty much flighted and then done a 90-degree turn into the deck. Borman will pick up 4 off the last ball, so Harris gets finishes 1 for 24, and bowling Shane 12 overs, 130. About what you predicted, Benny.
Yeah, well, it said 130 in the beginning, and it just saw their run rate, in that first over of the last skin. And, 135, 140. But they slowed down.
So Christensen...
Definitely a good run rate, though.
So Christensen, 38 in his innings, and then 24 batting for Hills, so 62 all round. So he's had that's a great night, regardless of which way regardless of which way you look at that, 24 and 38 is great. 62 all round is great. Even if you split that in half, that's 31 both innings. And
That's it.
That's
Yep.
fantastic.
That is fantastic.
He has batted beautifully tonight. And fair to say, the only real standout for with the ball is Rains. I mean, Jackson's
Yep.
second over was a lot better than his first. And
Yeah, they
although
a little bit
wicketless-
expensive, unfortunately. Well, Dylan, unfortunately, very expensive.
But you've made some money out of that.
I have.
So you're going to be, so you buying a Kawasaki or a Harley?
No, I'm taking it to the pub and pissing it down the urinal.
Oh, nice.
What do I buy a bloody Kawasaki for?
Well, because Barry did. Just to rub it into him. The bike he could have had.
Oh, I could just buy one of those now. I don't need to worry about bloody getting the pill together from the bloody book.
Oh, you telling me you get paid more than me?
Mm,
Oh, fucking hell.
it's all side hustles. Can't help you with that.
So we see the two openers heading out. So Dylan's heading out now, healthy average, and Liam with also a very healthy average. So
No, should be a good
12 and 9
starting
so-
skin.
So combined about 34, 36 the two of them. So they're going to need a big knock to start though. It's a big chase on offer here.
It is a very big chase.
Nev McCreath to open the bowling. Very typical, as we said, typical sort of shoebox medium pacer. So we've got a very defensive field. Christensen on the leg side, Borman in behind the stumps. He'll be on, obviously batted well. He's got a bowl tonight. He's still got a keep, so he'll be showing off his. It's a real contest, isn't it? You know, Marriott and Borman looking for a position in the bowling Shane lineup.
Well, Borman in particular, a great all-rounder. And very slow for medium pace and wide there.
So the umpire, he's called. So the call of no ball because the stumps have been broken. I think we're just being informed that it's not while indoor stands, it's not technically a no ball. It's a failed man-K, which constitutes a dead ball. So we'll have a jackpot will be re-bowled again. There you go, jackpot ball in the air. Oh, what a catch! Very comfortable catch.
Oh dear.
That's not gone well for Rush Hands. In the
You
air.
could almost have just turned around and said, no, we'll just take that as
Exactly. I think that's definitely has not favoured Rush Hands at all. So Harris, second time lucky, or second time unlucky.
second time unlucky.
Unlucky, yeah. Well, leave outside off. Oh, Dylan probably. I don't know if Dylan can afford to leave then. He was well inside the line. Oh, Nev looking for another man-cat.
Dear, oh
This
dear.
is not good. I mean, why are you trying to man-cat someone when you're 140 ahead? Oh, another Noe.
I did love how you did make that comment about Dylan, and then all of a sudden he just took like a step forward. I was like, they're going to go by wide the other down the leg side now. You poor bugger. It's all right. He's on the board. He's on the board. He's in the positives, not the negatives. Can't knock him.
Oh, you could.
Can't help you with that.
Oh, there's an heel for an edge, and I
It looked like there
looked
was.
like there's Snicko here. And Snicko confirms what we all knew.
That's it.
Absolutely fucking pasted it.
Oh,
And
dear.
a comfortable catch for Borman. So Borman,
Harris.
4 balls in's got himself a catch. Or a dismissal. And it's Harris not quite getting a hold of that. He was looking at the back net and he's just put it, lofted it into the side net.
So, well, he's off the run with 2 now, so get himself back out of the negatives.
Oh, it's down the leg side. So we've got, 1 over 2 for -9.
Definitely. There's nothing you can say about that. Like, that's just After 1 over, that's the best possible score you could get. If you were unsatisfied with that, there'd be a problem with you.
Yeah. Lockie McCreath, the new bowler, starts with a wide. He's very confident bowler. He anyone that was there will remember his brilliant final over. I believe it was against, I can't remember who it was against. I think it was against Drink and Drive, and if it wasn't Drink and Drive, it would have been the Bangers. But a brilliant final over quite a few seasons ago, restricting the opposition to 2 runs to win a grand final. So he can bowl and he can restrict.
Definitely.
Definitely a man of the match effort on that day. So low full toss and got a good piece of it, Harris, there. It was too quick for Nev to pick up. Don't know if Nev saw it, to be honest.
No, it took a bit difficult to find.
Back over the wicket. It's a 1 strike. And again, another one wide outside off. He's just sort of standing. It's half and half, but he's really resting on that back foot. He's waiting for one in the slot outside off, isn't he?
Yeah, it's spying the opportunity, but I don't think it's going to quite come around yet.
Yeah, traditional shot there from Harris. Harris is a much more traditional batsman. He'll stand on his crease and move the hands to the ball.
Well, half time on the first skin and 2 for 1.
Not pretty.
Not pretty at all. They're back in the positives though there.
But
Harris has got 6 runs to get himself back to square as well.
and he's facing Jaron Marriott, who's on trial. So not the time you want to be facing a trial player. Wide ball to start.
Except for that ball, maybe.
Well, where do you stand up, Benny? You're in this position, and a bloke who's on trial, who's here to prove himself. So, and you'd be fancying your chances if you're, come on to bowl your first over in a trial game, and it's 2 for 3.
Well, you're fighting for a position in the team, and then at the other side of it, you're copping the full force of someone fighting for a position in the team.
Trouble, and a run out. A very simple run out there. It wasn't a great delivery from Marriott, but he's picked it up off the net beautifully. Rocket arm back to Borman. So the two trial players in the Ducks, Borman and Marriott, combined for a very comfortable dismissal.
Did notice Harris ducking as the ball could have actually passed through him. He could have actually stopped the ball.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wanted to, though.
I don't particularly
I don't blame you.
favour facing a hand-thrown ball like that straight into my chest either, but...
And... Oh, another one!
Dear, oh dear.
Another one! Marriott! No, the umpire hasn't given him. The umpire's ripped him off.
That was clean out.
Yeah, I agree. That was fucking bullshit from the umpire. The umpire's fucked up there. Oh, got him!
Yeah.
This one's
I
out.
was about to say, call that not out.
Cool, yeah. Nev McCreath, he was onto it this time. And, check that out, Benny. The one-hander.
He just swatted that. I don't even think he caught it and threw it.
No.
I think he just swatted it.
A classic indoor handball shot onto the stumps.
Brilliant.
In the air. Oh, what a catch! What a sharp catch from Marriott. It's a slower ball. Dylan picked it, but he
That's a hat-trick ball.
hasted it into the air. Marriott will be on a hat-trick first ball of his next over. 3 for -9 in that over. What a sport! What an over!
Wow. Rush hands in trouble.
Oh yeah, Mark Hill's in to bowl now. This will be one of his. See how he goes tonight. Just still on recovery from that knee injury of his. So No, the first ball, it's a good shot from Harris. Traditional straight drive, and he gets himself into the positives, the 4. Still in a bit of trouble, though. He needs to get out of these negatives. Shot. Just see their bowling shown that they've moved the field up. They've gone very aggressive. See Christensen there on the offside, moving right up towards that 3/4 line, and only the one player on the back net. Enticing the big shot, McCreath. Oh, it's the rocket arm down to Borman, but
I
definitely,
don't think they're going to quite make the back net.
definitely enticing. So Moo just gone. No, still maintaining this aggressive field. They're backing themselves. Christensen, the backhander not quite hitting there.
Yeah, Dylan fully aware of the trouble that they're in at the moment. I wouldn't have run that one personally myself, but
Yeah, well, Dylan has 2 functioning knees, unlike you, mate.
yeah, touche.
And some would argue that your knees are more shot than your leg spinning shoulders.
Can't help you with that.
You're not giving away much tonight, are you? You want a media strike or something,
Oh
mate?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Wide ball to finish the skin. Oh,
Oh, there was
Johnny Bairstow.
nearly a Bairstow.
Eat your heart out.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
Jesus Christ. It's a shame. It's a shame Barry's buggered off, because we probably should have asked him if he put any odds up for a Bairstow.
Oh dear.
So 5 for 9. That's
Marriott,
rough.
3 for -9.
Just tapping out Nev McCreath 2 for -9.
Oh well, Nev's still got another over.
They
as
both
well.
do,
They
yeah.
both do. Sensational bowling attack so far.
Oh yeah. See, we got Troy Kelly in now. That batting average and Joshy Raines, but that batting average of Troy is probably not quite a fair representation of his ability as a bat. But like Joshy though, with that comfortable 16, but geez, they're going to need a big skin here.
They're going to need a miracle skin, really.
Really put a dent into this total. You see Nev McCreath now to open the bowling. Another jackpot ball for him. Down the ground. Oh! Just over the head of Hills. Nearly another -10.
Just about to say it was nearly another -10. And that would have basically been the point for the brush hands where to be like, oh fuck it, we give up.
Yeah, it would have been white flags.
Yeah.
Rains off the mark. So Kelly 8 and Rains 2. That's not a bad start. Just got to get through
After
this.
2 balls, that's
Just got to get through this over
a great
now.
start.
On the ground. Oh. Good stop there from Hills. Hits at the 3 as opposed to 5, so he saved 2. So far, the only 2 not to bowl are Borman and
Bowman
Christensen.
not happy with that.
So, who do you target? Because you've
Any man's guess at the moment. I'd probably bring Bowman in.
Well, as a batter, oh, easy. What teamwork there.
Did that go through the entire team before it made it back to the wickets?
I think it did. One-handed grab from the
Yeah.
creep and a...
Nice little soft tickle of middle stump there.
That's a lovely bit of fielding.
He can help you with that.
Like, as a batting unit, like, who do you target, man? You're like, which bowler are you looking at thinking, yeah, there's some runs here? Because so far, we've seen that
They can make a score off Bowman,
you'd be going off
but
the express quick.
if they read it right, they can score off him. But then at the same time,
Bloke that can bowl upward of 60 mile an hour and swing it late.
yeah, it's hard to really determine. Hill's in now, nice and quick.
Oh, another Bairstow, nearly. This is appalling. Was nobody watching the Ashes?
Oh, everyone was watching the Ashes. Probably nobody watched the Ashes, but everyone watched all the bullshit that happened afterwards. And we'll declare the Bairstow as trending.
Full toss down the ground. Good shot there.
Great shot there.
Great shot from Rains. So this is...
I mean, other than the fact that I've spent the last week explaining to people why it was as it was, I've pretty much got the shits with the whole fucking topic, to be honest.
Well, you know what they say. It's always the simplest parts of the game that cricketers can't get their head around. You know, I've got the bat, you've got the ball. Oh, good catch.
Brilliant catch.
Good catch there by McCreath, and Hills gets himself a wicket. Oh, that's a great catch from McCreath. But as we say, pretty simple. I've got the bat, you've got the ball, you hit the ball and you stay in your fucking crease.
Correct. Rules is rules maker.
So I can understand Rain's intent to go after Hills because he does bowl that full length. He's not slow, he's not frighteningly quick, so it bowls a nice gentle pace into a length. I can understand why you'd target him. And bowls him! Definitely targeting him there. Beats the bat.
Brush hands did not need that.
And it was low. It kept low. You can just see on that replay it's cannoned about halfway out the stumps, but it wasn't a Yorker, that's for sure.
No,
Just
good
skidding.
full ball, though.
Just skidding below the bat of Rains and canning in the middle and off. Lovely bit of bowling from Hills. Full toss. Goes after it. Get himself 2, I think. So 2. So Hills finishes 2 for 14.
Half time in the second skin.
Half time in the second skin. They're 8 for 20. They're up shit creek. They are up shit creek.
Yes.
And now we see Alan Christensen coming into the attack. This is attack mode. They need to attack. Fielding there by Christensen.
Yeah, we'll call that the foot tapper.
I thought that was you, mate. On the ground, just finds the side net. So 2 more. He'll sit in that shoebox where he usually does. Shorter length delivery outside off, and a bit of a juggle there. It'll cost him 3.
I mean, it doesn't look like much on the scorecard. You know, Rains with 12, Kelly 4. They've worked their asses off for this.
Oh yes, they have.
It's not a high score, but they've had close. They've had a lot of negatives to pull back from.
Oh yes, they have. Definitely feel that Bowling Shane are enjoying the playing conditions at the moment. Oh, good arm there from McCreath. But Kelly well home. So Rains, he's under pressure. He's sucking in the big ones.
Getting ready for the last ball.
Place it. And he's well home. And that'll close the over. So
Bowling Shane putting the pressure on.
they take 30 off this over. It's possible in the third skin. They take 30 off this over. They're just under halfway.
They most certainly need a couple of boundaries to help them along with that, but
If they get it to a reasonable spot in the chase, like it's pressure on Fargo and Jackson, but Jackson can hit a long ball. So again, I don't know if the side nets 12 and over. 12 if this over is not going to be enough. They're going to need at least 24, preferably up around 34.
oh, definitely.
Oh, it's a wide. I don't like that lead from Rains. I know it's a wide, but that really should have been pasted. That's headed into the squares for 13 ball.
That's exactly right.
Oh, the fuller delivery with a bit of late swing from McCreath. That was in. You can forget him for that. It was a good ball. It was in the slot, but once it swung, he was nowhere near it, and swinging late as well.
Just noticed then Rains hasn't got his glasses on.
Gets into the leg side, so this has been a brilliant over from Lockie. Changing sides for his final ball over the wicket. So he just places it. There we go, the close of the skin.
Christensen got a bit disoriented then as to where the wickets were.
Yes. So not a bad skin, 33. And you probably wish that Harrison Dillon had a slightly better run. But
Oh, definitely. And it's like I said, like you've got a feel for them there because they worked their asses off for that second skin.
But then, like, McCreath, 3 for 5 off 2 overs. Hills, 2 for 14, 2 overs. And then Marriott is 3 for -9 with a hat-trick ball to come. Still 2 overs to come from Borman and still an over to come from Christensen. As we see Sam Jackson, who, look at that average, 20.17. And Fargo on debut. So a bit of pressure on Fargo, but Sam really needs to put on a clinic here.
He does.
And here we go, just to make it a little worse. A hat-trick ball and a jackpot ball. Marriott. Oh. And they'll get away with 2. So the hat-trick ball disappears. And the jackpot as well. Jackson on strike. Bang!
And there's the boundary that they needed.
There's the boundary to start. 7 of them. It's not a great ball from Marriott. It's short and wide. Jackson, no trouble hitting that. The cameras again, not quite picking it up. It's that quick off the bat.
I think they'll both be mindful of that. They've just got to flog the fuck out of this thing the best they can.
Shot.
Another one.
Shot! Fargo joins the party as well.
Camera picked it up that time.
Oh, he did. Cracking shot from Matty Fargo there. Yeah, so I think it was a better shot than Sammy's.
Well, if they keep knocking them over like that, they're definitely in for a chance.
It's a shame none of them was the jackpot.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, we're going to get a hat trick of 7s? Oh, well bowled. Slower ball at the body, no width at all. So they're at the 60. Getting up around the halfway mark here in the opening over of this skin.
And that's what they're doing. They're on that mindset now. Flog the fuck out of it.
Just remember, Marriott was 3 for -9. Yeah, and a run out.
Oh, dear.
Lockie McCreath, hasn't he fielded well tonight?
That's twice, both in that position, on point.
He hasn't missed tonight. He's had a catch down there, and Sammy Jackson nowhere, not even in the picture. And a great effort.
Not a bad aim there, considering he lost his balance at the same time as well and hit the deck.
So Marriott 4 for 6 of his 2 overs.
There's a big Joel Borman in now.
Well, he had to bowl now because he's still got to go. So he was always going to bowl this over on the last. But you were saying before you'd have a go.
Well, they're at a point now where they don't have a choice. They've got to have a go.
So let's see, Jackson facing Borman. Oh,
It was near catch.
he didn't time it at all, but extra pace off the bat. Just got it down there for 3. Sorry, for 1, my apologies. Wide. Which unfortunately only favours Brush hands.
Well, it's not favouring them by much.
Oh, even if he bowls, 20 wide, it's 20 runs worth of wides, it's still not going to get him over the line. He can afford to bowl negatively, is what we're saying.
Fargo's going to have a sore bloody ankle after that one.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Hitting the ball straight onto his ankle, and then it flew straight off there, heading somewhere else.
Well, let's be honest. No one likes a ball coming in at the ankles at 60 mile an hour.
No, definitely not. And speaking of which, that last ball there from Borman was bloody quick.
That was a lot quicker than
There was
60
some-
mile. That was
oh, no, that was
up
some
around
venom in that.
65, I reckon. Yeah.
There was definitely some venom in that one.
Oh, wide ball again. Another one quite quick.
Another one, yeah, very, very quick.
Barely hicked it up on the camera there. So he's got a few down legs. You imagine this next one's going to be straight at the stumps. Oh,
Nice.
shot! Shot there from Fargo. Unfortunately, picking out the best fielder in the team at the moment.
Yes. And that last ball was straight at the stumps.
So 11 off the Borman over. So it's probably a little too late now. Christensen now, it's all I need this. Just under 70. So 60 from here. So 30 and over.
It's not
30 and over.
It's not undoable, but that's with no loss of wickets, and they've got it
Down
just
the ground.
about.
Oh, Christensen's dropped it. He spilt an absolute sitter.
And they've definitely got to go for that boundary each ball.
Oh, bit of a wild fight at the stumps there from Lockie McCreath.
Pretty confident they're not going to lose by much, though.
Oh, wide ball. It's you kind of feel a bit for Fargo there, because if he had stood still, he probably would have had a bit of time to really move over to that one and give it a good pasting. It's a bit too close to him, can't free his arms, and he'll help himself to a few more. Oh, Jackson not timing it.
Yeah, it was a little bit misread.
Yeah, he didn't quite read the pace of it. Another wide. And that'll close the over. So Christensen, none for 25. Not a great effort with the ball, but you can be forgiven considering the knock that he put in with the bat.
No, definitely. And
And he's captained well tonight.
he has. We got
At 9 for 81, regardless of what you're chasing, if you can have a team about this position now, on any normal day with one over to go, you'd be happy.
You know, like I said, I'm confident they're not going to lose by much.
Down the ground. Oh, bang! That's a good shot from Jackson. Straight down the ground. He's really timed this one. Again, just hitting the ground before it hit the back net. So, but a lovely shot from Jackson. Now Fargo, can he get a hold of him? Oh, I think he can. That's not a bad shot at all from Fargo. Gets himself 4 more.
It's like I said, you know, don't underestimate Borman, but runs can be made off him.
Oh, 9 off it so far. Oh, for down the leg side. Simple, I think, down the leg side.
3 balls to go. They're looking at cracking the 100. Like I said, they're not losing by much.
Wide ball. Fargo says, yeah, I'll have the reball, thank you very much. It's got to be wary of that one coming in towards the feet. Oh,
And that was it.
that was it, wasn't it?
Oh, that was dangerous, that one.
That's I think we would have been calling the ambulance if that made contact with his feet.
Yeah.
Get him a wheelchair and some crutches.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll have to let him know Dunlop makes steel caps now too. Get those old steel cap volleys.
So another reball to be taken. Another wide wide line ball down the left side. So final ball of the inning. So Wallinchan will win quite comfortably, but just picks a little bit of it. Hells hangs on to it, and that will close the game. So Wallinchan will win by 29. But what an effort from Fargo.
Well, second skin, third skin was a really good fight.
Yeah.
Like I said, like to have the score that they did at the end of the second skin, they fought their asses off. Harrison Dillon, first skin, that was a real shame.
Yeah, it was.
They did both finish in the positives, not by much though. They had to put a bit of effort in there, but Fargo on debut.
You can pretty much, on any normal night, you could pretty much rely on Harrison Dillon to put up a 30-run partnership, which changes this game completely.
Exactly.
But Marriott 4 for 6. A good effort from Hills, 2 for 14. Nev McCree 3 for 5, as we said earlier. So Borman expensive though. So is it fair to say that Marriott's probably won the race
Oh, definitely.
between him and Borman?
Hands down. 4 wickets for 6 runs.
And the effort with the bat.
No, exactly. It's a shame with Borman, but like I said, you're playing well, you can get runs off him.
So there's promising signs of brush hands. As much as they haven't played well tonight, their debutant, Matt Fargo, has played well. That's good signs going forward if your debutant can stand out as a number 1 player.
He's in. Bump him up an extra can in the salary package.
What about Joshy Rains? Is he likely to get a job, you think, or is he staying at or are the Ducks keeping him?
Yeah, I'd offer him.
You'd offer him? So it's
He worked hard. A lot of his skin was knocking over the singles, but like I said, that's not a bad thing. Just keep ticking the score over. They did work their asses off, like I said, in that second skin.
Well, do you think it just goes to show that, regardless of how slow and loopy that bowling of his is, it's still effective. He's still taking wickets, still causing problems. Yeah. He would have had 3 if there was, a couple of catches and runs had been taken.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Sam Jackson as well. Good effort.
Improved a lot when he cranked it up. So
Christensen needed a couple of wickets just to add to his spell, but that was an absolute schooling out there tonight on his part. Batting 2 skins.
Well, that concludes the broadcast for this week. Stick around next week for another week of warm-ups as the season gets closer.